that the children are all grown up, they've unfurled their wings and flown out of our nest, now that we no longer have to worry about their school fees and pocket money, now that I don't have to be nagging you about what they're going to eat every day and whether we should change their schools because our lastborn has started wearing saggy pants and maybe he's getting into drugs. Now that we don't have to worry about which boys are playing with our daughters or whether we should allow our daughters to continue chatting with Chimwemwe, whose elder teenage sister has just been impregnated. Now that our slates are clean of parental responsibilities, I was thinking I should just take it easy. Look, it's just the two of us in the house. The scents of our children still linger in their respective bedrooms. Their photos decorate our living room. Look at that photo of Mzasi smiling, and that one of Maganizo, looking so serious as if the weight of the world is on his shoulders. I knew he was going to become a doctor. And look at that photo of all of us that Christmas weekend when you were kind enough to grace us with your presence. Today you're changing diapers, and tomorrow you're witnessing their wedding. You see, time flies when you're occupied with raising children. But now that they're gone, and you can agree with me that time seems to have decided to take it slow, kind of like it has nowhere to go, now I suppose we're going to go back to the honeymoon phase, yeah? Just the two of us. You and I. Right? No. I'm sorry. I won't give you the honeymoon you were expecting. I have decided to retire as your servant woman. I have worked hard to raise our children, even when you used to leave us for months for other women. I stayed for our children. I tolerated your demeaning statements. Do you remember how many times you told me I wasn't educated enough to attend your office parties? And yet you knew that I sacrificed my education to raise the children while you went ahead piling academic papers. Don't tell me that I don't work and I don't have any money. You know, working is all I've been doing since I married you. Ask yourself, when was the last time you washed your own clothes? Or even your own underwear? When did you last make your bed? Don't answer. I know when. It was in your mother's house, when she told you that if you don't make your own bed, you won't eat. I don't have to remind you about all the late nights that you threw cold food in my face and made me cook again, because you came late and you could not eat cold food. Don't give me that eye. I've been your full-time employee, Mr. Bossman, paying me my dues for being your housemaid and being a nanny for your children for over 30 years. And since we're talking about payment, let me ask you to include the money for the services I've offered you in the bedroom. That's right. All these years, sex. I will charge you double for every time you forced sex on me. After you'd beaten me. Or even after I told you that I was having painful menses. Every time. Double for each of those times. Stop shaking your hornless head. The seasons have changed. The seasons are upturned. You have the money, and with it all the power to decide what went on in this house. I had to worship you so the kids could go to school. Even when you brought your whores into my house, I tolerated you. I allowed you to hit me over petty issues, even in the presence of children. I remember you chasing me and the children to the village. Our neighbors had to give me the money we used for transport. You followed us after 4 months, saying you had changed and you were sorry for making us leave. You bribed my uncles to make me come back to you, and I returned. I returned to your house for the sake of our children, but now they all have families of their own. Aren't we such good parents? Better yet, am I just not the best mother in the world? I think I deserve to pat myself on the back for standing up for them against all odds, including you, the greatest odd of all. I had to play it solo for most of the time when we were supposed to be a team. So I've earned this moment, and I need some time off. So you watch over the house now. I'm going clubbing like you used to. There are no children to look after, so it will be easy on you than it was for me. Just wash my clothes. I've left them in the washing basket. Then iron them for me, please, huh? Go easy on the purple dress. The material is very soft. It can easily be burnt. And besides, it's very expensive. Water the flowers and feed the chickens. We don't have enough flour to last us through the week, so go to the maize mill. And in case you want to prepare some eggs for me, I like mine half done. Will you be able to remember all this? Or should I just write a to-do list? Never mind, I'll just write the list and put it on the table. I heard Manchester United is playing tonight. Well, I might come home late then. Don't sleep too much. I will need someone to open the gate for me when I return. And I don't want to find cold food. You better keep it warm. Otherwise, you will have to cook me some nice hot meal like you used to make me do when you came late. I don't want that to happen to you. Say, hey, if I was on the market for some young, juicy men, which club would you recommend I hit? Yes, I mean of the same age group like our sons, like those young girls who hang around you all the time. Should I try the cockpit? Never mind, I'll ask around. Do you think I should wear this tight jeans and the strap-on? Or should I wear this bum shot and the crop top? What do you think? Well, I think I'm going to wear the bum shot and the crop top. Pass me those glittery heels, will you? Oh, you can't. You had a stroke. And now you're immobile. And no one is going to be here to do anything for you. Isn't karma wonderful? Actually, you know what? If you wish to come with me, or if you're free to join me, drinks will be on me. Better yet, they'll charge the drinks on you, as they did with all the women you took out when the children and I were nearly starving. You see, I've changed my mind about you coming with me, actually. Fuck that. Just give me the ATM card. After all, if you come with me, who's going to watch over the house? Who's going to open the gate for me when I blare the horn? I'm planning a trip to the lake over Easter. But don't worry, I don't have to lie that I'm working overtime at the office like you used to. I've told you in advance so you can plan how you will spend your Easter holiday. Consider it a very fair warning. I'm hoping you will spend your Easter in overnight prayers like I used to. Don't just sit there looking at me like you think I'm going mad. You see how it feels? Call me a goalkeeper again, like you used to, and I will show you I've always been a striker on reserve. You still think I'm going crazy, don't you? Your bald head is busy psychoanalyzing me. The gears in your grey matter are turning and turning, trying to find what's going on in my head, wondering what happened to the submissive wife you married, the one who you've been abusing all these years, thinking I've got nowhere to go but you. I've been a dog on your leash all along, bidding your call, playing catch for you, and all along, never satisfying your image of the perfect woman, always running short, always trying to catch up with other women you always see, swallowing all your insults, and all of that for what? That a woman of my age can just start going around is beyond you, right? Well, here's the breaking news. I'm very normal. I may be a woman of a certain age, but my life has just begun.